So the next race is a heat of the Temple Challenge Cup between Boston University of the USA and Exeter University on the right of our picture in the green and white. So the explosion of noise as the crews get away from the start. The crowd can get nice and close. There's a good amount of noise and excitement. Silence before the start, waiting for the umpire to brief the crews, then drop the flag, and then the coxes get going. The power comes, the noise comes as the crews get going along the island. Tidy steering from the crew from Exeter that we see in front of us here, staying close to the island. The cox of that boat, Tom Goodwin, apparently he gave up cricket to do the coxing, having an injury. Now he is steering this boat. He's doing a good job of keeping them close to these booms in front of us, giving them a good straight line with that crew from Boston University on the far side, and making a big move early in the race here.
So early in the race they have the advantage because they're closer to the bank, so not much in the stream, and Boston have really taken advantage of that and got off with a really quick start, and you can see they were so close to the bank. And
we leaped down the course here that the crews are now well through Forley. We can see they did 3:01 at that halfway point within the race, and then at the three-quarter mile you can see that number one that showed that at that point Boston College had a lead of about 2 lengths, and now we can see them looking really quite nice and under control. This crew came second in the petit final of the Varsity 8, so the IRA State Championships, so they're a quality crew. A couple of them are from Great Britain. Luke Towers in the 6th seat used to row at Pangbourne. Jonathan Cameron won the Forley Challenge Cup for Clare's Court back in 2016 in a race I remember watching, and a crew I remember watching very impressively making their way through the rounds of the Forley back there in 2016, and a really impressive start here from Boston University.
Yeah, Boston have just taken the rate down a bit. Just they're confident enough to drop the rate and just chug it along far enough ahead. Whereas Exeter keep rating quite high, their own race rate, just furiously trying to catch up. The blades keep knocking on I think it's quite washy out there because of the pleasure boat, so they need to really keep in the feet.
Yeah, absolutely. The crew from Boston College in good control at the front of this one, able to take the rate down, able to manage their energy. The Temple Challenge Cup, it's for college crews, so quite a lot for them to think about over the course of the week, Catherine.
Yeah, that's it. And like Dr. Brooks have, in history, in the past, have really have won Temple for the last few years, and they have won every sweep event out there. So these American crews come over, and they're the ones to challenge Oxford Brooks.
Yeah, I think they're very excited to come across. You say Oxford Brooks, strong contenders right across the Sweetport field for university events, particularly those college events like this one, the Temple Challenge Cup. Boston University experienced crew will want to get into the regatta, as we've seen they've done here, really nicely coming down in front of that floating grandstand, in front of the assembled members and their guests in the stewards enclosure, in good control. The crew from Exeter University, they had a decent season racing around the British circuit, but they've come up against a very strong crew here at Henley as we see them cross the line to end their Henley for 2019. And we'll see confirmation of this win for Boston University USA against Exeter University.